Hello everyone, welcome to this channel, a channel for awesome facts and information. In today's video, we will be talking about the 10 absolutely amazing places to visit in Bolivia. Watch this video till the end for a better understanding and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bolivia is the poorest country in South America, however, that doesn't mean it doesn't have anything to offer. You can visit many must-see places in Bolivia. This country is full of various traditions, kind people and, at least so far, has not been corrupted by tourism. Bolivia often gets overlooked in grand backpacking trips around South America. It doesn't have as many mainstream attractions as the bigger countries, but this can really work to your advantage if you want to visit somewhere with less tourists and more authentic experiences. Those who want an authentic and spectacular South American vacation should definitely consider Bolivia. This mountainous country is the only landlocked nation on the continent, and boasts sheer mountains with the world's highest navigable lake, cultural cities, and spectacular cloud and rain forests. It is slightly off the beaten tourist path, which makes it possible to travel economically and get a real view of Bolivian life. Before you get to it, know that there are lots and lots of beautiful places in Bolivia, and if you don't have much time in the country, the destinations below should be at the top of your list. Here's a list of the 10 absolutely amazing places to visit in Bolivia. Number 10. Trinidad, a cute town in Bolivia. Originally a small Jesuit town, Trinidad is located in the Bolivian tropics, hence, it's hot and humid most of the year. Nowadays, the city has significantly increased its population, but the religious sites and relics remain intact. The town is the center of a massive hinterland of forests, savanna, and swamps where rivers remain one of the primary means of transport. Trinidad is surrounded by rivers, lakes, and lagoons, making it one of the most unique places to visit in Bolivia. There are many exciting river tours and rainforest tours, so if this is something that has been laying around on your bucket list, you know where you should go. Number 9. Samaipata, one of the most impressive Bolivia tourist spots. Outside the city of Santa Cruz de la Sierra lies the little oasis of Samaipata, a teeny-tiny town in Bolivia with considerable Dutch, German, and American immigrants. The town was influenced by these cultures, and today you see European shops and English signs around Samaipata. While that might take the magic away from the town, La Cuevas waterfalls certainly puts it back. These falls are just around Samaipata, and so is El Fuerte, an archaeological site built over 2,500 years ago. The views from this UNESCO World Heritage Site are excellent, but the ruins are barely visible anymore, making it a bit disappointing. On the other hand, Embero National Park has lots of things to offer. The park is composed of 3 ecosystems, namely the foothills of the Andes, the northern Chaco, and the Amazon Basin, and has some of Bolivia's most remarkable wildlife. Number 8. Sucre. Sucre is officially the capital of Bolivia and is also sometimes called the White City. Sucre has the incredible charm of a colonial Spanish town, so it's no wonder that since 1991, it has its place on the UNESCO list. Most of the cities in Bolivia are less impressive than the country's incredible natural settings, but this isn't so with Sucre. Bolivia's capital city is by far its most beautiful metropolis. It's full of white stone architecture and parks, a really great place to wander around aimlessly. There are beautiful churches to look at, as well as the National Library. The bars and clubs in Sucre are some of Bolivia's best. We recommend taking advantage of the free tours, which take place every day from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. You also can't miss seeing the eccentric pink Castillo de la Glorieta castle just outside the city. Number 7. Tarija, an excellent place to drink wine in Bolivia. Wine lover? Then venture on a boozy wine tour in Tarija, one of the most underrated places in Bolivia. The vast vineyards and wineries are excellent places to learn more about the local wine culture and, why not, taste the best Bolivian wine. Even if you aren't a wine lover, this is a unique opportunity to feel the local vibes. When you have had enough wine, go for a stroll through the laid-back streets of Tarija. Far from bland, the architecture will impress you. From the dazzling Casa Dorada to El Castillo Azul, the town is filled with attractive buildings and parks. Number 6. Potosi. The city of Potosi is situated at an altitude of about 4,000 meters above sea level and is famous for its Cerro Rico mountain. A small and isolated city in the southwest of Bolivia, Potosi was once the wealthiest town in the world due to the silver exploration in Cerro Rico mountain. In the 16th century, Spaniards found a great deal of silver in the mountain, and the city was struck by a silver fever. In order to secure enough workers, the Spaniards brought a large number of slaves to the city. Today, most of the silver has been mined already, but there are still more than 800 active mines in the mountain where 5000 to 6000 miners work daily. One of the unique tourist attractions of Potosi is visiting an active mine. It's a very interesting experience, and we recommend choosing your tour operator very carefully and maybe spending a little more to ensure safety. Number 5. The Pampas, best place in Bolivia to spot wildlife. While the Pampas in Bolivia is not a real jungle experience, it does offer many more wildlife spotting opportunities. Naturally, to see and experience this unique place in Bolivia, you need to go on a guided tour. After hours of driving to Santa Rosa, expect to canoe for a few more hours until your camp. However, you'll feel as if you were on a safari. On both sides of the river, you'll see alligators, turtles, capybaras, and monkeys. But that's not all. The region is also home to anacondas, pink dolphins, and more. But whatever animals you spot, remember not to disturb their natural habitat whatsoever for photos or better views. Number 4. Copacabana, Lake Titicaca. Lake Titicaca is known as one of South America's most spiritual destinations, as well as being the highest navigable lake in the world. Make sure you're accustomed to the altitude before you travel to this place of spiritual and natural beauty. To access the lake from Bolivia, travel to Copacabana and then on to the islands of the Sun and the Moon for a truly magical day out. The town is also a good place to observe some of the rituals which are common for people of the Andes, especially at the beginning of February, when the residents of this little lakeside town celebrate the festival of Our Lady of Copacabana, or Virgen de la Candelaria, the Dark Lady of the Lake and the patroness of Bolivia. This is a place where lots of spiritual and religious groups from all over the continent go to visit as well, so it really is a special place of pilgrimage. Number 3. Valley of the Moon, La Paz. Situated in a sweeping valley surrounded by Andean peaks, the lofty heights of La Paz will literally take your breath away. The biggest city in Bolivia, La Paz is a must-visit for city lovers, with a booming foodie scene, a proud indigenous heritage and the world's largest cable car system that'll take you soaring over rooftops. But even if you're not an urban dweller, the Valley of the Moon is well worth a visit. It's a bunch of rocks and strange formations which look like the surface of the moon. It makes a great spot for gorgeous photos and quiet contemplation, as long as you avoid the entertainers in traditional costume get up who bounce around for donations. Unless of course you want a bit of fun, in which case it's also a pretty good place to have a laugh with your mates as you pose in front of the rock formations. Why not stay in one of our hostels in La Paz? Salina La Paz is stylish, modern and in a great location. Number 2. Death Road. This cliffside highway is a definite must for any adrenaline junkie. Officially called Yungas Road, it's infamous for being considered the most dangerous road in the world. Built during the Chaco conflict in the 1930s, it aimed to connect La Paz with the Amazon, right to Coroico. Now it's mostly used by cycling tour groups as a safer road has since been built, but you might occasionally see a car or truck using it to try and get somewhere remote. Most do it by mountain bike. Research the company you use before pitching up expecting to rent a set of wheels. Day tours start from around $80, and you'll also need insurance too. Be warned, this road is incredibly dangerous, it earned its name for a reason. Number 1. Salar de Uyuni. The biggest attraction in Bolivia, the salt flat of Salar de Uyuni. It's an absolute must-see and one of the best places in Bolivia. Sometimes people will travel to the country as an extra stop on their South American tour specifically to see this amazing expanse of land, and for good reason. Salar de Uyuni stands near the border of Chile and leads on into the national park, but it deserves a spot on this list on its own. It's one of the most surreal sights in the world, consisting of a vast plain of salt stretching for miles and miles in every direction. In the rainy season, a few centimeters of water lies on the top, turning the salt flats into the world's largest mirror. People brought multiple beautiful outfits specifically for photo taking. Only for the most dedicated of Instagrammers. Make sure your camera or phone has enough battery, because you'll definitely want to remember this beautiful but strange salty dreamscape. This is our list of the 10 absolutely amazing places to visit in Bolivia. What do you think about our video? Please let us know in the comments area below. If you enjoyed this video and would want to hear from us again, please subscribe for more informative videos and turn on the notification before leaving. Thank you for watching.